Hey, thanks for staying with us this morning. 6:43, get your popcorn and soda ready. We are continuing our Oscars coverage today, now just a few days away from the biggest night in Hollywood.
Indeed, one of the most coveted awards for any movie, of course, is Best Picture Award. And our Marcus Allen has been on the Oscars beat all week, actually his whole life. Yeah. So, Mark, what's your prediction for this one?
My predictions are, if we ever incorporate that music that you play people off with, like when they talk too much, it's going to be playing every time you see me. I'm glad we don't do that here. 10 pictures nominated for Best Picture. However, only one's going to win, and that picture is going to be Oppenheimer, says me. Making that prediction right now. The movie is epic, nominated 12 different ways. I think it's going to make history. I talked to Christopher Nolan about why you need to see it on the biggest screen possible.
Really, this is all aimed at immersing the audience in the story, giving them an entertaining experience. I mean, entertainment's a strange word to use in relation to such an intense story, but it's really about engagement. It's about giving yourself over to this experience in the movie theater with a group of people around. And that interesting relationship that movies have between the subjective, being in a character's head, but then sharing that with everybody in the audience around you is unique to cinema, and it's the reason why the movie theater and everything that you can do in it and see in it is so important.
Amen. This is a gift. Thanks and congrats in advance on the accolades.
Thank you.
Gift. And it's the only movie having an appearance by Einstein. Moving on to Barbie. Barbie nominated for Best Picture. Greta Gerwig, however, snubbed. Regardless, way back in the day, I've been talking to her for decades. She made an Oscar prediction. Listen. What's up, hometown girl?
I know. I can't believe it.
This is surreal for me because, I knew that you were working. I knew that your career was blowing up. But now to be sitting in a room while some guy sits off to the side to time me, this is kind of cool.
I remember when Marcus Allen would be quoted on national movie posters for certain movies, and I was like, that's so cool. He's from Sacramento. And now this is what?
Eerie.
How did this happen?
Fortunately, the movie doesn't suck. You're good in it, and the movie's good. So help me write my quote. What should I say?
Yeah. Oh,
mesmerizing, profound.
Yeah. Oscars all around.
Right. Oscars all around. See that? Back in the day, she wasn't even directing then, and now she's a director with Oscars all the way around. That was in New York City about 15 years ago, that interview. I caught up with her again in New York City. She didn't invite me, but we talked via Zoom in her home. Listen. Barbie's a complicated icon, and so many people could have directed this, written this, and dismissed all of that and just ignored any of the complications or the layers. And you not only didn't ignore, you jumped in feet first, going straight at it.
Yes, I thought that was the only way to really do it, because I thought, that is the story of Barbie. That is what Barbie is a mess of contradictions. She's, she can be a hero to some people, a villain to other people. And in a way, almost to pretend that those, contradictory elements don't exist would be to deny her her humanity, such as it is. I felt important that be the way we get into her humanity is through her flaws.
Look at that. A knucklehead like me, I finally asked a deep question, ironically, about the Barbie movie. All right, sadly, she's not nominated for Best Director. I think she would have, almost threaded the needle into it. But there are 10 Best Picture nominees, only 5 Director nominees, so 5 can't make it.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how she's grown from that first interview and how more, you don't want to see refined and polished, but experienced, having been through those 15 years.
Exactly. And no matter what, Sacramento should be very proud. One of the biggest movies of the year, born right here.
All right. Thank you, Mark. That was good. Good to see a vintage Marcus Allen.